Hello, welcome to OMAT. So glad you're here. We're going to get into all of our exercises, but first I want to remind you to mind your own business. There's some tasks on your list. That's your list. That's your task. Don't look at other people's tasks. Let me give you an example. You've been asked to go to a potluck. You've been asked to bring a side dish. Not you. You bring the entree, the dessert, the side dish, all of it. Great person, right? No, what you might be doing is overwhelming the host. Where are they going to put all of your stuff? You might just be showing your lack of trust for everybody at the party, or you might just be looking for a compliment, which I totally understand. I have been there, but every time I focus on my own list, I feel like it kind of does better for everyone else. Listen, stuff on my list is like taking a shower. Don't you want me to take a shower? That's on my list. I don't have to worry about your showers. Taking a shower, showing up on time, fulfilling my promises. Every time I mind my own business, I'm capable of doing this stuff. So let's trust other people to do their things, trust ourselves, and give everybody the dignity of their own business. Let's get into how we practice doing our stuff. So we're about to do 8 exercises. That's the stuff on the list. We're going to practice focusing on our own list. First, getting present, looking around, seeing that there's not actually a lion chasing us. So I think we're good for a few minutes. Let's get into it. Our first exercise is gratitude. Just gave you your first piece of gratitude. A lion's not chasing me. If you want to use that, go ahead. If that's your only gratitude for the day, that's today. We are practicing noticing what there is to be grateful for. Let's try it out right now. Let's wrap this exercise for now. Finding our water. And the reason why this is an actual exercise is because I used to wait for everything to be perfect to have a sense of gratitude. Now I am looking out for what is there to be grateful for. And I'm not looking for results, but it has made me a happier person because I am noticing the things that can make me happy, not just the things that weigh on me, that make me sad, which is where I used to focus. So it's an exercise of noticing. Let's keep going into our meditation. And here, I never thought I can take a minute for myself. And this proves it, this practice where I step away for literally 1 minute to prove that I can step away, that I can meditate, I can attempt to. Let's try it. Let's believe that we can. Sit in any comfortable position, eyes open or closed, and breathe. As we come back, let's find our water. And I'm not saying we're going to have an epiphany necessarily in this 1 minute of meditation, but maybe we could notice what did happen. Maybe my face relaxed. Maybe nothing happened. That's all still noticing. And now I'm living a life of noticing reality. Let's go into our writing. Let's write some stuff down. Here's where you don't have to write about reality. It's just the things that are going on in your mind. And as you put them down on the piece of paper, they don't have to mean something more or less. We are practicing writing to write. Let's look for any word and write it down right now. Let's wrap. Let's wrap for now. It really is for now. You can write anytime. This is the practice of what it feels like to write. It becomes less overwhelming. Let's have some water. When I don't practice or when I didn't practice, it's, oh, well, if I write something, I have to find the notebook, I have to find the right pen, the right space. Now we're in the practice. We're in the practice of writing when we don't have something to say, writing when we don't want to, and we can use that throughout the day. Let's get into our stretches. Again, if you don't want to, now you're practicing doing something that you know you wanted to do, you think it would make things better, it'll do what it needs to do. So if you don't want to, try it out anyway. If it still doesn't feel good, you can make a decision then. Let's try it out. Standing up, if you could stand, inhale your arms out and up, the start of a sun salutation. Keep breathing in as much as you can for as long as you can, and then exhale and fold forward. We're going to hang over our feet with our knees slightly or very bent, however you want to do it for today. And then halfway lift. Flatten your back, straighten your legs, look up, and let's meet in a high plank. Plant your palms down, step your feet back. You're in a high plank, and lower slowly all the way down to the ground. Then when you push the ground, your chest will come up, your head will come up, look up, and let's meet in down dog. Hips up into an upside down V. And maybe sometimes I bend one knee and then the other. If you want to do that or move in any way, move slowly so your body can tell you where to go. Then walk your feet forward and start rolling up, meeting your palms above the head and exhaling them down to the chest. And some of the poses went a little faster and some slower. And you can go at your own pace all the time. Let's have some water. And maybe you're doing the same movements, but they feel different. Maybe those same movements lead to other movements that you can feel as, like I said, you move slowly. Your body will tell you. Let's get into our plank. Now that we're warm, let's find the strength. How do you find the strength? I really need my body and mind to work together. One of these things might be arguing with you. The other one, hopefully dial up that sound, and let's get into it. 3, 2, 1. Let's plank. Get up in that plank pose right now. We're doing this for this minute. Instead, you can sit there and think about it and be upset. That's 10 seconds. Now, if you are in this plank pose, you might think, this is worth it, but it's getting very, very challenging. Let's meet that challenge. That's 20 seconds. If you have not gotten into your plank pose yet, now is a great time. Find your strength. Find a way to find your strength. And 30 more seconds. Be willing to stay up here. How do you find the will? Maybe breathe into it, noticing that you're still breathing and you can for 20 seconds. How do you tell your body to keep going? How do you talk to your own mind? You're finding all of these things out for 10 more seconds in this very challenging pose. And you're meeting the challenge for 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Come down off your plank. Find your water. Maybe stretch your way back. Absolutely take your time. And we know a little bit about what time feels like by doing things in 1-minute chunks. We can feel what a minute feels like. So we know we don't have to rush out of our plank pose. We can stay in a little stretch position. We can have our water and we can have all the credit. I like to sing my credit. You don't have to sing your credit. My credits have sound. Your credits can be complete silence. That what makes you feel good, whatever it is. Let's keep going. Let's break some procrastination. Sing your way into that if you want. Sing an entire ditty. I'm picking up things off my floor right now because that's what I'm doing. Whatever it is, let's get into it. If you don't want to sing, of course, you don't have to, but let's take on a small, manageable task right now. Let's wrap the task for now. Finding water. And here's what I understand about me. Some people will enjoy the cheery, let's sing our way into procrastination, and some people will absolutely hate it. Great, everyone has feelings. Let's keep going. Let's go into our connection, saying hello to someone, maybe hello to someone who likes when you sing. Doesn't matter. Say you're thinking about someone, that's the person you might want to get in touch with. Let's practice being in touch and look for someone to say hello to right now. Let's wrap for now. Find the water. Perhaps find a feeling. I don't know. Sometimes the feeling that comes with this exercise is a connection to another person, but sometimes it's an understanding that I might feel disconnected today. And I might notice that that is for today. I don't have to start panicking about it or do anything about it. It's just a notice. Let's keep going into our aerobics, our final exercise. Get your energy up. Start moving even before I count down. We're going to find an exercise and start it in 3, 2, 1, and start moving. Why are we moving right now? This is what we set aside time for. So let's do what we promised. Get moving. We're 10 seconds in. How's it going over there? Are you already losing energy? Let's see how we can generate a little more energy. If you need to move slower or less, that's 20 seconds in. Do what you need to, but let's work on trying to move this entire minute. That's the plan. And that's 30 seconds. If you need to stop, if you're in pain, absolutely stop. Listen to your body. But if you're not in pain, let's meet the challenge. Let's generate that energy for 20 more seconds. If you haven't gotten up yet, surprise, it's still a good time. Get moving in whatever way that you can. We have 10 seconds. What is your body and mind able to do for 5 more seconds here? Just for today, for 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Great job. How do I know? It's such a great job to even show up for yourself like this. So thanks for taking OMAT for today.